off the last two examples for this section. Okay, again, I find two locations where my graph appears to intersect the grid exactly in the corner of the square. So it appears that there's a really nice one there. Some of the other ones are close, maybe this one here. Okay, so again, I'm creating my right angle triangle. I'm counting for my delta x and my delta y. And we can see that this one is 1 all the way up to 7, so it is 8. And we can see that our x is moving over 3. Now this graph, is it going to be a positive or negative slope? Well, again, if I'm reading from left to right, I'm going down 8. So we're going to change our delta y to negative 8. Okay, so that's important. I'll actually put it in red to remind you to do that. So we end up with our slope is delta y over delta x, which is negative 8 over 3. And again, that is in lowest terms, so we are finished. And our last question here, and you're saying, I don't see the line. Yes, you do. Here it is here. There's the arrows to it. Again, let's find a place where it intersects. Well, it intersects everywhere. So I'm going to choose, it doesn't matter which 2 points. I guess I can choose that. So if I look at this slope, which is equal to, again, delta y over delta x. What is going on here with the change of y? Well, nothing, right? I'm not going up or down. It's a straight line. So what's happening here is my change in my y is 0 because it's not changing. And my change in my x, well, it could be infinity, but in this particular spot, because I've chosen 2 points, it would be 4. So I end up here having 0 over 4. Now, what's different about this one compared to the one that's, for instance, that's up here that was undefined? 0 divided by 4 is a number that we can calculate, and that number is 0. So the only time that's an issue when we're dealing with slope and the number 0 is if they're asking us to divide by 0. So dividing by 0 is undefined. 0 divided by a number gives us 0. Okay, so that's the end of that section with those two other examples. As I said, the next part of slope has to do with an actual formula. We'll do some reviewing here, and so if you think that you totally get this and it's not going to take you long to do the work in class, the 75 minutes, feel free to watch another video if you need to.